So lab start edit file. Lab start edit file. SSA student at the rate server A. Student at the rate server A. Vim tutor. So Vim tutor. So this is the Vim tutor. HKLJ. HK HL JK HLJK HLJK HLKJ. This is the Vim tutor. So Vim file name. Vim space file name. File. Right now Vim is in the command mode. So Vim is in the command mode. To enter the edit mode, press I. I to enter the insert mode or edit mode. I to enter the insert mode or edit mode. Press escape to return to the command mode. So in the insert mode you can type the data. Hello Vim editor. Press escape to come back to the command mode. V keystroke enters the visual mode. In the command mode, type V. So this goes to the visual mode. Use Shift V for multi-line. Press escape to go back to command mode. Use Shift V for multi-line. Control V for block selection. To exit the visual mode, use the V Shift key or Control V keystrokes. The colon keystroke begins extended command mode. So colon keystroke begins extended command mode. So U means, so in the command mode, W command is used to write to the file. W command is used to write to the file. So file is now written. Colon WQ will write and exit the file with exclamation mark. So Vim file. Now the content is saved. Suppose I add some more content to it. Linux, Red Hat, Linux. Press escape and colon Q exclamation. Quit without saving. Now open the file again. The second line which I added is not here now. So quit without saving. So U to undo. Suppose I make a change. Linux, Red Hat, Linux. U to undo the changes. X to delete one character at a time. X to delete one character at a time. So I'll come out from this file. I did not save. So quit and exit the file. Now there is one file called .vimrc file. So in the user's home directory, I will create this .vimrc file. Vim /.vimrc, and I to enter the insert mode. It's in the command mode. I to insert mode, and enter the settings auto CMD. So this is to change the default presentation of Vim editor. Auto CMD file type. File type is YAML. Set local. Set local. TS is equal to 2. Set number. Save and exit the file. Open another file now. Open the same file, Vim file. See, now the content is changed. So it is giving me line numbers now. Line numbers and whatever changes I made in the, so this will be the default now. In .vimrc file, cat /.vimrc file, I made these changes. Auto CMD file type is YAML. Set local TS is equal to set number. So this will be automatically presented to me whenever I use the Vim editor. So I successfully completed the lab. Lab finish, edit file, successfully completed the first lab. Now second lab, lab start ssh-configure. So lab start ssh-configure. SSH student at the rate server B. So I've logged into server B now. su space hyphen space operator 1. So in server B, I switch user to operator 1. Su space hyphen space operator 1. Password is redact. So SSH generate a set of SSH keys. SSH hyphen keygen is the command. SSH hyphen keygen. So this is the default file where the public key will be stored /home/operator1 /.ssh/id underscore rsa. So this is the private key. id underscore rsa is the private key. So simply press enter for everything. See, the id underscore rsa dot pub is the public key. This is the public key. id underscore rsa dot pub is the public key. Now where is it stored? It is stored in the ls tilde/.ssh directory. ls-l tilde/.ssh directory. id underscore rsa is the private key and id underscore rsa dot pub is the public key. So now copy this id, copy the public key from operator1 at the rate server B to operator1 at the rate server A. SSH hyphen copy hyphen id, SSH hyphen copy hyphen id, operator1 at the rate server A. So I'm copying the public key from server B to operator1 at the rate server A. So asking, are you sure you want to continue? Type yes. So to copy to operator 1, I need to give the password of operator 1 at the rate server A. So redact is the password, I give the password. So it says number of keys added 1. SSH operator 1 at the rate server A host name. So now I want to check the host name of server A system with the username operator 1 from server B and operator 1 user. As I have already copied the public key to server A, so I should be able to list the check the hostname of issue the hostname command in server A as operator 1 from server operator 1 as server in as operator 1 in from server B in server B. So SSH operator 1 at the rate server A space hostname command. So server A dot lab dot example dot com SSH operator 1 at the rate server A, run the hostname command. Now this time also I'm going to generate another set of SSH keys with the default name and without a passphrase and override the previously generated SSH keys. So previously generated SSH keys will be overwritten. SSH hyphen keygen. Simply press enter for everything. Overwrite yes. Empty, enter passphrase, no passphrase, enter same passphrase again. So now keys are overwritten. ls-l tilde slash dot ssh. Now id underscore rsa and id underscore dot rsa dot pub have been overwritten. Now try to execute the same command again. ssh operator 1 at the rate server A and the host name. ssh operator 1 at the rate server A and the host name command. Provide the password. It is still working. So ssh-v operator 1 at the rate server A host name. It is still working. Now type ssh-v operator 1 at the rate server A host name. ssh-v -v operator 1 at the rate server A space host name. So it says trying private key id underscore dsa id underscore ecdsa id underscore ecds underscore sk. So all these are different things. id underscore ed25519 ed25519 dot underscore sk id underscore xmss. So ssh-copy-id, actually the practical is ssh-copy-id. So give the operator one's password here, redact. Let me try again. So it is working actually. Now again I will try to copy ssh-copy-id operator one at the rate server A. SSH, actually it should be deleted from the known underscore host file in server EBA, and then I need to try this command, but in the practical it's not clearly given. ssh-copy-id copy-id operator 1 at the rate server A. Type the password, redact. Now type ssh operator 1 at the server. Type again ssh operator 1 at the rate server A hostname command. So now it is working. Now to generate another set of SSH keys with passphrase protection. So type ssh-keygen-f dot ssh/key2. So key2 is the name of the key, So SSH hyphen keygen hyphen F. So SSH hyphen keygen hyphen F dot SSH slash key2 dot SSH slash key2. So key2 already exists, overwrite it, I'm overwriting it, enter the passphrase. So this time I'm giving a pass as a red hat pass. Red hat pass, enter the same passphrase again. Red hat pass. So now it has generated dot ssh slash key2 private key and dot ssh slash key2 underscore public key. Now copy this public key from operator 1 server B to operator 1 server A. SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID hyphen I. SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID hyphen I followed by the key dot ssh slash key2 dot pub. So the public key to operator 1 at the rate server A. So number of keys added 1. So it's already added actually. Now try to run a command. SSH hyphen I. So you're using private key actually here. SSH hyphen I dot SSH slash key2. Key2 is the private key. So I'm giving the private key. Operator 1 at the rate server A host name. So I'm trying to run the hostname command on server A with the help of this private key dot SSH slash key2. So SSH hyphen I dot SSH slash key2 from the dot SSH directory slash key2 file. It is a private key. Operator 1 at the rate server A host name. So it is asking enter passphrase for this key. Red hat pass. So it executed the command host name on server A. Now type eval dollar SSH hyphen agent. Eval dollar SSH hyphen agent. Now SSH hyphen add dot SSH slash key2. So this is to execute the commands using the private key without a passphrase. So without a passphrase, I'm adding this newly created key2 to via ssh hyphen add command. So ssh hyphen add dot ssh dot ss slash key to enter the passphrase red hat pass identity added. So identity it says added. So ssh-i dot ssh slash key to operator one at the rate server a host name. So this I'm using the private key which I created. So to use the private key which I created, ssh-i dot ssh slash key to operator one at the rate server a host name command operator one at the rate server a and host name command. So displayed server a dot lab dot example. So it's executed this command host name on operator one at the rate server a without a passphrase. SSH student at the rate server a. Now log into server B. SSH student at the rate server B. Are you sure you want to continue connecting? Yes. And give the password of student user. So I logged into the student user. Use the su command to switch to the operator one user. So su hyphen operator one. Su command to switch to the operator one user. Su hyphen operator one. So give the password of operator one which is red hat. So logged in as operator one. Password of student is student. Now ssh hyphen I dot ssh slash key to operator one at the rate server a. SSH hyphen I dot SSH slash key to operator one at the rate server a. Enter the passphrase red hat pass. SSH hyphen I dot SSH slash key to SSH hyphen I dot SSH slash key to operator one at the rate server a. This should be executed from server B. This should be executed from server B. Okay, it's logged in actually. So I was in server A. I was in server B. I logged into server A. SSH hyphen I dot SSH slash key to with this key I logged in. Dot SSH slash key to operator one at the rate server A. I logged into server A. So exit, come back to workstation. Exit, 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 exit. So I'm back to the workstation. Lab finish, SSH hyphen configure. Lab finish, SSH hyphen configure. So I completed the lab successfully.